All right, what's up, Fanbase Finance family? Hope you're enjoying the room so far. I am here to bring you the January 23rd edition of our financial news for the week, this week being January the 19th. So I'm going to get into the top 7 news stories from business and finance to bring right to you, that we can discuss them further in the room. But before I get started, just very quickly, my birthday was January the 19th. I hit 44 years old. I'm excited about that. It's already off to a great start. And I'm feeling it a little bit too, no doubt about it. All right, let's get to number 1. So the next day after my birthday, January 20th, President Donald Trump was inaugurated, and he did some immediate executive orders. So January 20th, 2025, Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 47th president. So he was our 45th president. Now he's 47, marking the beginning of his second non-consecutive term. Immediately following the inauguration, President Trump signed around 100 executive orders focusing on curbing immigration, increasing tariffs, and deregulating a few different sectors. These actions reflect his more populist and nationalist agenda and are expected to have a significant implication for various industries. All right, number 2, TikTok. So TikTok's legal battle is still underway. So TikTok faced a potential ban in the U.S. due to national security concerns related to its Chinese parent company in ByteDance. A law required ByteDance to disinvest its U.S. assets on January the 19th. Of course, y'all know about that. It shut down for about 12 hours. Failing to comply, TikTok was shut down, and President Trump temporarily halted the enforcement of the law for 75 days to seek a resolution, including a proposal for a joint venture with U.S. ownership. The outcome depends on bilateral support from both the United States and the Chinese government. So we'll see what happens there. Number 3, Wall Street's anticipation of deregulatory policy. So financial firms on Wall Street are optimistic about the deregulatory environment expected under President Donald Trump's administration. Banks and investment firms are advocating for reduced capital requirements and official endorsement of cryptocurrencies, which we've seen already. However, there are concerns that aggressive deregulation could increase systemic risk, reminiscent of the pre-2008 financial crisis, which many of those that were around, like myself, at that time remember all too well. Number 4, corporate America's legal challenges over DEI and ESG policies. So this was a big one this week. Companies such as Boeing, Target, American Airlines are facing legal challenges regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, and environmental, social, and governance, ESG policies. Federal judges in conservative jurisdictions have recently sided with plaintiffs against these companies, indicating a shift where judges are supporting conservative viewpoints. This trend suggests that more businesses may encounter legal scrutiny over DEI and ESG actions in the current kind of polarized political climate. So much more to come with that. That'll probably be a topic maybe in some rooms. Number 5, expansion of services for ultra wealthy clients. JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank are positioning themselves to benefit from the growing number of ultra wealthy families and entrepreneurs. Private banks are expanding their focus on ultra high net worth clients, addressing wealth transfer, tax, and legal challenges. The wealthy billionaires surged from 13 trillion to 15 trillion in 2024. So the wealth of billionaires increased by 2 trillion last year, marking the second largest annual increase since 2014. Both banks have established dedicated advisory units and plan to increase hiring in major U.S. cities to cater to this market. Number 6, business optimism ahead of the new presidential administration. So business optimism is on the rise as companies prepare for potential policy changes under President Trump's administration. Investors are keen to understanding how proposed tariffs will work, deregulation, and tax policies that may impact various sectors. The U.S. is expected to enjoy a 2.4% increase in its annual GDP, or gross domestic product, contributing to a forecasted global economic growth of 2.9% in 2025. We'll see if that spreads around various sectors and in various communities around the country. We'll see what happens there. And then last, number 7, discussions at the World Economic Forum in Davos. So during the World Economic Forum in Davos, Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez warned that tech billionaires are threatening democracy, citing concerns over social media platforms spreading misinformation. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon downplayed concerns over President Trump's tariffs, referring to them as an economic tool. The forum also discussed significant topics, including AI's potential to boost global growth and the future of interest rates. So that's our kind of 7 news topics, business and finance for the week. Thank you so much for allowing this time to share the news. And then let's get back to the conversation. January 23rd edition, Fanbase Finance.